close the door, please. Okay, guys. If you can hear me now, if you can see me now, what I need you to do is just wait a moment. Let your fellow students know that you can see me, and make sure that they do not close the tab that I just opened up on their machine. Make sure you're using your headphone so you can follow along with what I'm doing here. Let me just double check to make sure everybody's following me. I'm going to kind of guide you through what your project is going to be today, so you know what to do. Yes, I'm live here, so I might stutter and all that sort of thing. I'm not, this is not pre-recorded and edited. And so we're going to be making this up as we go along. And are you still there? Hello? Okay, I think she did not fully hang up there. Substitute teacher. Okay, I'm still waiting for everybody here to be on the right thing. Here, I'm going to do this in a little different way here. I'm going to lock everybody down into what we're doing just to make sure that everybody's in the right place. Okay? I know it's your favorite thing for me to do. So here we go. Get ready. It's about to get locked down. And all you get to see then is me. I can see that Ava and Brianna are in. I can see Jack is in there. And I don't know why Cassie is searching about Edna and the Incredibles, even though that's one of my favorite characters ever. And everybody should be in the right spot now. We are going fully 21st century learning here, people. Are you ready for this? Well, ready or not, here we go. All right. So I'm going to assume you can all see me now. And I'll try not to pick my nose or anything gross like that. Okay. Got my trusty uke here. And I need everybody to stop playing. Yes, even you, I hear that. Yeah, I hear that. Of course I hear that. I see everything. All right, so mute your strings here so I can make sure to explain what we're doing. Right over here, you see our 4 chords we've been working on. C, G, A minor, F. This is where you're starting your final project, okay? Your job today is actually going to be to form your groups. Don't start talking now. I know you guys, you're starting to do that now. Just wait. We've talked about that before. You're going to have groups of 2 or 3 only. No more than 2, and no more than 3, no fewer than 2. Okay? Remember the requirements. Number 1, everybody sings, even you, especially you. Okay? Requirement is not that everybody sings well. Okay? Now, everybody's got to play and sing throughout the whole song. So you can't have one person just playing while another person sings. Good try. A lot of people have thought of it. It's clever. Very, very clever. Just not allowed. Okay? Now, there might be some points where one person in your group is singing, if that's how you're comfortable, while other people are just playing along. But then everybody else sings, say maybe Jack does verse 1 while Cassie does the chorus, or you could do, Fred does verse 1 and George does verse 2, and George, Harry, and who was the other person I just said? The other guy. They all do the chorus together. It doesn't matter, okay? So your job today, though, is to try to get your group together and to play this chord progression together, okay? Let me demonstrate. Again, please don't play along yet, okay? So I'm going to play. Here's our basic chord progression. C major, G major, A minor, F major. You should all have that hopefully down by now or pretty close. Some of you might be able to go, some of you may only at this point be able to go, some of you may only be able to do this. And you are all, whichever one you do, you're all nice people, and you're all good at what you do, and you're good students, no matter which one of those you can do. Okay, all of them. The question is how are you going to work together as a group? We said the other day, not everybody's got to do the same thing at the same time. Strum patterns can vary from person to person within the group as long as you stay on the same beat. Now, I've just voluntold my oldest daughter to help demonstrate this since I didn't have somebody else and didn't want to do any video magic here. Let me show you what I mean here. Juliana, if you'd like to join me right here. And everybody say hi, Juliana.
Hello.
Okay. All right. So now we're going to demonstrate here the different, doing different strum patterns with the same chord progression. This is something you can do. I'm going to start with both of us playing. Let's just go one bar per chord right now rather than what we did before. And I'm going to ask Juliana to do just a quarter note strumming. We'll start that together. Like this. Now, if you can hear me while you strum quietly, you may play along with us, but do it. Make sure that you're playing soft enough that you can hear us. Okay, so ready? And we'll do this a couple times just to give you practice playing the chord progression. So we're going to play virtually with you. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, play. C, G major, A minor. Now make sure you're not going too fast. F, C. Now hopefully you've been practicing this in the past couple days and you've got this down. Now remember, the goal is that you can do this without having to think too much about what your fingers are doing. Because that's where you got to let your brain go on, or your fingers go on autopilot, so your brain can process other things, complicated things like the internet and what people in the front row are doing right now while you're performing, and hoping that YouTube is streaming this only to you guys and not to weird people in Transylvania who might come and suck your blood in the middle of the night or something like that. See, it's no different than at home. And I don't plan these things. They just came to my mind right then, which tells you a lot about me. Now, what if, for example, you can't play yet a strum pattern like this? You're just not ready for it. Let me stop everybody, please. Mute your strings. The main thing is that everybody plays on the beat. How can you tell where the beat is? Watch the strumming hand. There's going to be a lot of noise in the room. You already know that. So you've got to get used to watching the strumming hand. And if there's one person in your group that is a little better at keeping a beat than other people, she's much better at keeping a beat than I am. So if we're playing together, I'm going to be watching her strumming hand the whole time to know what I'm supposed to be doing. Because even if I can't hear a darn thing, I can see her hand moving like this. Even if she's doing, that's still, she's not going to, because she's nicer than she looks. But I can still tell where the beat is based on the downstrums. Okay, so watch. This time, don't play along. Stop playing. All right, don't play along. I'll demonstrate, or we will demonstrate. Juliana, I'm going to ask you to do the same strum pattern you did before. Now, let's say that I'm a student. I'm not quite ready to do every, quarter note yet. That's too fast for me. We can still work together. Check it out. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Don't play with us. Just so you can see. If you notice, I'm just playing one strum every 4 beats while she's playing every beat. As long as I'm on the same beat and I'm playing the same chords at the same time, it's going to work. Now, the opposite is true. Keep going while I talk. The opposite is true is that she can do a much more simple or strum pattern than I do, and it'll work. And actually, it can turn into something far more interesting if you do different strum patterns. So I'm going to warn you, I'm going to make it kind of wonky, kind of difficult. I know, but you're used to it. And she's just got to keep that steady beat. Okay, so watch. 2, 4, G, 2, 3. I'm going to start it simple with her. Okay, I had to make it a little fancy. So that's the basic idea. Now, I'm not looking for you guys to do fancy strum patterns like that. But what I'm trying to tell you is that you don't all have to do the same thing. Some students feel bad that they are not ready yet to do more complicated strumming. Now, Juliana has been playing for quite a while now. And at first, when she started,